Gye-Nyame Journey Media. What's up, family? How y'all doing? Oh, great Black Liberators Day, right? Right? Yep, brother just be making up holidays. I figured since everybody else could do it, we can do it too. So, what are we celebrating today? Well, actually, it's kind of mourning and celebrating. Courage of black folks. On this day in 1831 in Jerusalem, Virginia, our brother Nat Turner was executed for his insurrection. Man, what a man, that brave man. Hey, brave man. We got and we need to waken that brave spirit in many of us right now, right? I should open the phone lines before I even set all this up, but I didn't. So, if you forgive me, I will do my best to try to keep up, like I said, but I'm the production team at this point in time. So, sometimes stuff is ready, sometimes it's not. I'm the fermenter, the production team. I'm the, I'm the writer. So we just trying to get it. The black signal has officially went out. I'm about to check to see what's going on with us on, are we up? Are we streaming? Dashboard. I need to go to the dashboard. I need to open up the phone lines. Okay, we sending data. Okay. Well, maybe it's already up. I don't know, but we'll give it a couple of seconds to get everything moving. Family, you get your stuff prepared. Get your glass. Get your water. You know we gotta do it. Gotta do it. Come on now. Phone lines. Okay. Check 1, check 2. It's gonna allow. Okay. Yep, it's allowing. Okay. What's going on with you, Shasha Mosh?
Nothing.
You sure? Yeah. So why you looking at my mic like that? Why you looking at my mic like that?
Please hold while we wait for the others to join.
So lines are officially open. I'm about to open up the chats. Let's see. Go to the Hootsuite first. Yep, family, I'll walk y'all through it. So we have, like I said, we got, a little simple operation. I use Hootsuite to check all of my timelines at the same time. I use Superphone to send out text on information because everybody use their cell phones, especially in our circles. Okay. I don't know why I got Daily Toast Imani 21 hours ago. Alright, but great Imani. So we up on Facebook. We up on YouTube. We up on, let me make sure. We up on Spreaker. We up on Periscope. Things are freezing up on me. So I better go get the show started and get some of this stuff off. Alright. So when I'm running the phone lines and my speaker offer the same setup, it often crashes. So I want to apologize for that. So it's going to be hard for me to keep up with the chats. So the best way that you can get at me is possibly to call in. The chats will eventually start working because it looked like for a second my whole screen just went black. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool because we dealing with it. So what I plan to do is expand my setup. I need to get a newer mic and I need to get another laptop so that we can have the phone lines and Spreaker all running on their own computer so that we won't have to cross stuff like that and have separate mics for them so we could do our thing. And then when I go out into public like I used to, I don't do it as much as I used to. when I go out in public, we can we could do as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, so I get as many people as possible. If I find out what's wrong with my snowball, I'm gonna get me a blue Yeti as well, because I heard that is the top of the line. Let me go back here. Okay.
Why don't you actually use Mark's computer?
No, I'd rather have mine. So, if anything, like for example, if anything negative get downloaded or anything, and then on top of that, I think I would prefer a laptop, because then I can use the digital stuff with the Chromebooks. Because my son was saying, why don't I use my wife's Chromebook? And with the Chromebook, part of the issue is for Chromebooks is that it's hard to use unless they change some of the stuff. I wasn't able to use my digital mic when I got one. So I went out and bought a digital mic and found out that I couldn't use it on my Chromebook when I had the Chromebook. So when I got blessed and was able to update to a computer, although don't get me wrong, I love using Chromebooks. I started this whole travel, this whole journey on Android, on a Chromebook or a netbook, and then when Chromebooks came out, I got a Chromebook. From there, you know, we started moving into being able to use the cell phones, because the technology advanced so fast that we are in a rough time, but we are far as communications, which is the key to any victory. Communication, being able to get messages through. We are in a key time. I like to say we are in the time of the new heroes, the new legends. And only thing that I hope that rests on your heart and your mind is that are you one? You know, asking yourself that question. Have you been sitting here to help your people? And getting back to what the day represents, this is the day of Nat Turner's execution. So I'm going to leave up out of here. I got a ceremony to go to where I know some of the elders and some nations and maybe even some of the warriors that might show up will have this as a point of discussion. What did Nat Turner do, and what does it mean for us today? Is that spirit still here amongst us? But I'm going to put up where you call in, and we're going to get started with the show, because I think we have enough time for everything to get populated. Once again, call-in lines, call in at 614-556-4535. We have time for discussion, so the lines are open. So I'm throwing that out to Spreaker. I'm also going to open up the chat on Remio. All right, we online. We online everywhere. Let's open up this chat real quick, see what's going on. I don't know why 2 chat windows open simultaneously. I push one time and 2 chat windows open. And it's burning up, slowing down stuff. Alright, cool. So, call in lines. Well, let me go and get the show started, then we're going to talk about what I was doing yesterday. All right, shouts out to Joe Berry. I see you out there. Thank you, good sir, for tuning in. As a matter of fact, I better post this up on Gye-Nyame Journey, because I'm finding out that with this technology that I'm using, it does not reflect my post, or it don't reflect my post on Facebook. So I want to make sure that everybody call in line open 614-556-4535. So, all right, let's see. Oh, they still showing yesterday's show. We had a nice conversation yesterday. A nice, fun, light conversation. During the weekends when it ain't super busy, we could do stuff like that. If I get up early enough, right? You know, I guess I'll be trying to catch up on sleep that I had, that I missed during the week, which I know you really can't do, but it's a nice attempt. Okay, cool. So when I post on my timeline, I can see it on here. But from here, I can't post on that timeline. So that's Facebook. So those that are on Facebook, like and share, make sure that if you comment, I can get it. You know what I'm saying? I will have to use another method to contact you on Facebook. So without any further ado, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty. This is, oh my God, this is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Anime, God damn it. Anime, what you doing? All my spiritual animals is just out to lunch or something. I don't know what's going on, family. I don't know. I think something happened with time. There we go. Let's try it. Welcome to the congregation of mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Oh my God. Man. Great rising to you, Miss Sakmat. Man. Anime. Come on now. Good God almighty. Was that so hard? This is a Heart of a Simple production. And this is the Daily Toast. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Grab your glass, family. Grab your glass. Grab your glass. Come on now. Get it. Let's get it.
Mr. Deity.
Drink your water. Come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Now twist the cap to get that water. Lift that bottle, get some water. Lift that glass and pour the water. Pour the water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Just move your body. Drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass. Drink. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Take your breath and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some. Drink, 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 drink. Since I messed it up, let's drink. Well, shoot, I say breathe, live, move, drink. Take your breath. Lift your glass. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Great Imani to everybody, family. Once again, is Imani. Activate those reticular formations. We're going to get out here and we're going to find where faith is popping off in our community. We're going to find where trust is popping off in our community. We're going to take pictures. We're going to post them up so that the family can get it. Drink, 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 drink. Also, happy Black Liberators Day. This day on November 11th, 1831, our brother Nat Turner was hung until he was dead and then skinned. Drink, 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 drink. What lessons did we learn from Nat Turner? What do we need to do today? Are we as committed to our freedom as Nat Turner was? Are we as committed to our freedom as Nat Turner was? So we're going to read some facts about Brother Nat before we get into this toast. Let me go on and pull some of this up. Man. All right, here we go. Let's go on. Internet is such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful thing. Name, Nathaniel Nat Turner. Man, he looked like somebody I went to high school with, according to the picture they got up here. Born on October 2nd, 1800. So this brother was 31 years old. Southampton, Virginia. Died November 11th, 1831. At the age of 30, he was 31 for exactly almost a month and 10 days. Let's go down a little bit. Let's read a little bit. Fact 1, Nathaniel Nat Turner was born into slavery on October 2nd, 1800. Although little is known about Turner's parents, of course. His mother also served as a slave on Benjamin and Samuel Turner's plantation in Southampton, Virginia. Turner's grandmother, known as Old Bridget, reportedly came to the United States aboard a slave ship at the age of 13 from Ghana. Fact 2. Historical records indicate that Nat Turner was extremely intelligent, even at a young age. Unwittingly, Turner's plantation owners helped cultivate his aspects further, allowing Turner to learn how to read and write. Oh, so nice of them. Wasn't that so nice of them? According to the primary source material, Nat Turner spent a great deal of his time reading the Bible, as well as preaching to slaves around Southampton. Following the death of the original master, Benjamin, Turner escaped from his plantation for nearly a month before deciding to willingly go back. Upon returning, Turner claimed to have been given a vision by God to lead a slave rebellion, believing himself to be the true prophet of God. Now, I know he ain't telling white folk that. All right. Turner used the solar eclipse on February 12, 1831 as an opportunity to rouse his fellow slaves to rebellion, claiming that the eclipse was a divine sign from God. Several months later, the sun once again took on a different shape and color, providing Turner with another sign of his divine mission. Numerous newspapers from this time describe how the sun gave off a grayish blue light on the earth. Scientists attribute this to an atmospheric disturbance caused by the eruption of Mount St. Helens in 1831, nearly 3,000 miles away from Virginia. Turner interpreted the solar event, however, as a divine miracle. In response, on the 21st of August, Turner and his brothers began their revolt, and with the slaying of numerous white individuals, including the Travis family of Southampton, within just a few days. The rebels managed to kill over 60 men, women, and children before being put down by the local militia groups. Groups. Following the insurrection, Turner managed to slip away for nearly 2 months before being discovered by Benjamin Phipps. At his trial, Turner pleaded not guilty to the crime of slave insurrection. That's a crime, y'all. Slave insurrection, that's a crime. Claiming that the rebellion was part of a divine act of God. I wonder did they go into his background and see how troubled of a young man he was. Now, we know he ain't do that shit, did we? Know that, right? Because they don't do that today. Even when we are the victims of violence. Okay, I'm just shut up on that. On the 11th of November, 1831, Turner was publicly hanged after being found guilty for the slave rebellion. He was hanged along with several fellow slaves in Jerusalem, Virginia. Jerusalem, Virginia, huh? But I thought the stuff took place in Southampton. Why hang them in Jerusalem? All right. Turner's slave rebellion prompted many changes across the South. Newer and harsher laws were quickly passed to prevent the radicalization of slaves, such as prohibitions on black education. Moreover, organized efforts at emancipation in the South were quickly outlawed as well. As a result, public discord and tension between the North and the South became even more pronounced in the days, months, and years that followed as the Northern abolitionist movement ramped up attacks on slavery, citing that Nat Turner's rebellion in their denunciation of slavery and its effects on slaves. Turner also became a central figure in the 1960 Black Power movement. That makes sense. Somebody that took power in their hands? Shit. Okay. Turner originally planned to take over the county seat of Jerusalem, Virginia, during the slave insurrection. In doing so, Turner hoped to acquire possession of the local army there. However, Turner and his men were severely outgunned by local militia in the area. Although only 40 to 50 brothers and sisters participated in the revolt, white mobs avenged the death of their fellow plantation owners by killing nearly 200 African Americans. A Nat Turner quote, listen to this, I just said this: good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. Nat Turner. I'll be damned. I have to post that. Hold on. Let me go. Cut and paste. Come on, computer. Come on, there you go. There you go. Just cooperate with me. I need to put that in the next Gye-Nyame Journey book, man. Come on. There you go, computer. It's so slow. You so slow. But I love her. All right. So I'm going to post this up real quick so everybody get it. Posting it in the chat right now. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Paste. Boom. Send it out. Let's put that over here. Shouts out to Nat Turner on this day. What lessons did we get? You know what I'm saying? How committed are you? You know, Nat Turner. You know what I'm saying? It's like Shh. Come on, family. How bad do you want it? How do you want it? How does it feel? Coming up? I mean, shit. I mean, he really make you have to really, really grab your nuts and question your manhood. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and to all those that be, you know, and I'm guilty of it too, you know. But like I said, you gave an individual a book that is full of war. I mean, the whole Old Testament is about killing and strict rules. I mean, that's basically what the shit is. Strict rules and killing, right? Then you get to the softer side. If you finish that, after you finish killing all the motherfuckers in the Old Testament, right? Killing all of them, you move into the soft side, right? That's the side where they try to keep you focused. But I'm assuming they gave him a whole Bible. Oh, man. Man. Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. Family, we have these instruments and we have to practice good communication. Oh, let me post this up on, where you at? There we go, right there. I need to make sure my family on Spreaker is not left out on this. I want to make sure y'all get it. I don't know what's going on with Spreaker. But hold on. I forgot. But you know, the only problem about this app, oh, goddamn, everything freezing up on me. There we go. All right, it's up. All right, let me go back over here. Wow. We're going to post it up. Wow, come on, work with me, computer. No, girl, no, not. Goddamn. All right. I'm trying, family. Just work with me. Any comments? I'm looking for comments. I'm looking for calls, 614-556-4535. Let's discuss Black Liberators Day. What are the lessons that we could take from some historical figures and stuff that we could use today to move us forward? All right. I guess I'm going to have to try to post it on this. Come on out. And I'm thinking Spreaker may have crashed on me. Any Spreaker listeners out there, let me know if you still can hear me. Because Spreaker is acting up. I don't even know if the phone lines are up right now. Okay. It say I'm still live. So, now it's up. Ain't that some shit? Now it's up. All right. Let's go on there. Post that. Paste. Oh my God. There we go. Enter. Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. Wise words. No wiser words have ever been spoken. Because that's 100% true. All right, let's go back and let's finish. Something went wrong. Try reloading play page. Look at this here. Oh my God. Everything is crashing. My chat is crashing. Everything is crashing. But it's cool. We still in production, family. We still doing it. So let's go over here. And it got something to do with this Nat Turner page. Oh, they started me all the way over. Oh no, they didn't. All right, here we go. 9. Okay, cool. So here we go. Here goes some more quotes by Nat Turner. I had a vision, and I saw white spirits and black spirits engaged in battle, and the sun was darkened. The thunder rolled in the heavens, and blood flowed in streams. And I heard a voice saying, "Such is your luck, such are you called to see, and let it come rough or smooth. You must surely bear it." Belief. Belief is a powerful thing. Having soon discovered to be great, I must appear so, and therefore studiously avoid mixing in society and wrap myself in mystery, devoting my time to fasting and praying. Let's say that again. Having soon discovered to be great, I must appear so, and therefore studiously avoid mixing in society and wrap myself in mystery, devoting myself and my time to fasting and praying. We already covered quote 3. Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. And last but not least, it was unexpected. That's just how it was. I don't believe they were faster than us. I don't believe that they had more heart or dedication. It just fell on their side. That's the reality of it. Now, that quote right there, we keep in mind, it was unexpected. That's just how it was. I don't believe they were faster than us. I don't believe that they had more heart or dedication. It just fell on their side. That's the reality of it. Yo. This is him talking about what happened. Come on now. They ain't like, oh, woe is me. Nah, shit. It happened. It went down. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe they were faster. I don't believe that they had more heart or more dedication. It just fell that way. Now, what did they do with Nat Turner's body? Was there a sacrifice in Jerusalem? Was there a ceremony? Were there rituals? Is parts of his body still being rolled around in some of these little rituals that they like to do? Huh? How many people got artifacts of his body, pieces of his body? Because you know they did that, and you know with Nat Turner. See, because in a lot of those beliefs, especially out of Europe, West Asia, because Europe don't exist. You know what I'm saying? You become stronger when you grab parts of those beings' bodies. You understand what I'm saying? Take a piece of your enemy. Take on part of his soul. Come on now. In his short lifespan, Nat Turner forever changed American history, setting the stage for violent confrontation between the North and South only 30 years later during the Civil War. Through the brutal uprising, Turner managed to forever change the American psyche. To this day, scholars continue to explore the life of Turner, unraveling new clues and facts about the famous American, the famous black American, the famous slave leader. Only time will tell what new information can be learned about the life of Nat Turner. And maybe one of our kids or one of our children will be the ones that take it to the next level. Right? Like I said, because Shock was talking about speculative and operative. This would be an excellent speculative operation. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? What were some of the philosophies that kept him? Because think about this. He stayed hid in the woods for 2 months. Now, question. If you're able to stay in the woods for 2 months, right? You know, I mean, maybe it was real hot around there, but you couldn't move up north, because actually he did escape and he came back, and he said he couldn't escape his fate, so he made it back to his plantation. Basically gave himself up. Told him God told me to come back. Didn't say what God told him to come back for, but God told me to come back. And that's how it works sometimes. Isn't that strange? You know what I'm saying? Some say, man, you need to go back. You got some business to handle. Now, Dick Gregory do a real good piece on Nat Turner in his, I think that was his last book. He did a real good piece on Nat Turner. All right. I can't see my chat. I don't know if my phone line is open. Once again, everything appears to be falling down and crashing on me. I don't know. I don't even know if the phone lines, working. But we're going to do our toast regardless. I got to bottle up some of this ambrosia. I'm going to finish this water real quick. Let me see if I got some water music for y'all. Let's see. This is part of the reason I don't download a lot of music. Wow. It won't even let me go to the music. All right, here we go. Do this. Let's do that. If it'll let me do that. Damn. Damn, it won't even let me post. That is not what I asked for, but that's cool.
Well, Gye-Nyame's collective work responsibility. I'm trying to kick some knowledge, so listen to me. See, we are a community that does help ODs for all of our sisters and brothers' needs. And many people will be better than one, so let's all unite and get the work done, such as joining hands.
Beware the six-pack coming down your track like that. Check the mic. 1, 2. The six-guard train coming through. Quicker than a Pentium data for the next millennium. Spirit informs, no conforms to the norms. Dropping bombs, I let it, said it, meant it. Here to represent it. Some live off the labors of the old school, mold you, and that's the trend. What I tend to see, the new jack ain't new. In fact, it's bitten pieces of debris, recycling fragments of rubble from a somewhat familiar voice. And so many MC and so little choice. This won't make me popular. Dropping the lyrics that appeal and flock to you. Higher self, I'm just as accurate as Doppler. I'm rocking ya, spiritual sip and sopping my flyer up and it goes, hey y'all, hey.
Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey.
I said I go. Hey y'all, hey. Dearly beloved, we were gathered here to bring up the rear piece to Popa. We yell. We shed no more tears for fears when I'm chucking my spear. I'm that spook who sat by the door waiting for the big score while you're trying to get yours from the capitalist whore. And the red, white, and blue halter stacks and minis. She shimmy, you follow, you swallow. Losers, non-producers, consumers, consumed propaganda's got me fuming. My people are doomed. Power to the people, power to the seekers. Instead we're reduced to amps and speakers. $200 sneakers, acquisitions of blue designer suits, Benz and Lexus, battle with sexes, sport utility trucks and such. We're slaves to a quick buck. We run amok. How far can we run when we're stuck? The race is won by wisdom, not muscle. Still we all struggle. Should we excuse the hustle for instant gratification, perpetuation of cultural mutilation? Yo, hey.
Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey.
I go. I say, hey, yo, hey.
Hey, y'all, hey, y'all.
We should be reaching for Orion. Instead, we have a love affair with dying. Getting drunk till we fold and old till we blowed. Does the superficial high suffice for the lows? No time for idle. Introspection and life lessons are everyone's Quran, Torah, Bible. Gluttonous eats, defeats the true purpose of eats. The temple falls off from foreign chemicals, toxins, and meats. You call food enriched when it's stripped of nutrients and bleach. I'm not meant to be rich when flesh-tone band-aids are peach. Every native/European contract was breached. What will Ebonics do for the disenfranchised? Mumia gets no justice cause Mumia is despised. Reverse discrimination versus racism will never be tied. English, the bastard language of the not-so-civilized. The gift of spliced tongues is what the Western language is. So isn't broken English like a double negative? Yo, hey.
Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey.
I go. Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey.
Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey.
Yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey.
Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey.
Hey, yo, Lord, yo, hey.
Hey, yo, Lord, hey.
That was Brother Malik. Brother Malik Willoughby with Hey Y'all, Hey Y'all, Hey Y'all, Hey. I gotta go on and download some more of that stuff, man. I'm trying to tell you. All right, here we go, family. First, let me check the chats. Nothing in the chat. Nothing going on. All right, so I have to feel guilty about moving forward. All right. I got one more place I need to check. I ain't even going to check there. Let's see. It should pop up here. Let's see. Nope. All right, cool. So it's just a few of us today, family. I want to thank each and every last one of you for taking the time to come out here and toast your answers. Because I know on these busy Imanis, it can get, on these slow Imanis, like, I'm just trying to sleep in, blah, blah, blah. Also, I checked out Black Lightning, 4 episodes. Black Lightning is back, right? And I personally was impressed. I mean, it's like they doing some good writing. They dealing with issues within the black community wrapped around experimentations on black people, kind of tying it into with police brutality and drug use and the prison pipeline. I mean, I am impressed. So DC, as far as what they're doing with, DC, as far as what they're doing with CW, they're doing better work on TV shows than they are on movies. Actually, as far as TV shows and movies, far as TV shows and the cartoons, DC's killing Marvel. I'm just going to say that. Now, movie-wise, Marvel killing them. But TV and cartoon-wise, they can't fuck with DC. See, and this, for me, is the piece. Finding where you bring the most value. Rather than trying to master everything. Master what you bring value to. See, now, back to Nat Turner, back to Black Liberator Day. If we want to liberate ourselves, right, we have to do what we are best at. We all have to find where we are masters at certain things and train ourselves for that moment in when our people need those talents. Because it's coming, family. It's coming. Because I'm just waiting for some of y'all to get those tax returns, boy. Man. Ooh, the passivity. I'm waiting for not only for my people, but I'm waiting for some of those people that voted for Donald Trump to get some of those tax returns. Ooh, God. Ooh, man. Man, come on, February. Oh, man. It's like, because see, this is when you start fucking with people's money, this is when the rubber gonna meet the road. Like those couple of extra dollars that you are getting on the paychecks is your tax return. Congratulations! You won! God damn it. Spend. You know what I'm saying? Take that $10 or $15 and go on and spend it up. Because they're going to justify it. And I'm like, hey, little pain. What does pain do? Pain makes you focus in on the moment. See, right now, because the pain is not enough, we are able to still have imaginations and illusions of where we are and when we are and where we are. When we are, where we are, when we are, why we are. We still can have those illusions. But once the pain ratchets up, see, pain snaps your ass up, right? Pain wakes you up and makes you have to do something. Unless it's so severe that the injury has overtaken you and you could do nothing but go into a daze. But pain makes you sit up, makes you wake up. This is why I say, family, every now and then take a cold shower, right? Take a cold shower so you can make sure that you are in reality. Because some of y'all walking around here floating on cloud 9. Floating in cloud 9, not really realizing who, what, when you are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, take a cold shower so that you can make sure that you grounded in reality every now and then. I know some of y'all say, there's an easy way to do that, Brother Hatim. We ain't got to, step in no cold ass water. But I mean, and that's a whole nother piece with ritual and ceremony, right? Ritual and ceremony is where you purposely put yourself in uncomfortable situations so that you can experience certain things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that, because a lot of rituals we have, motherfuckers be very comfortable. But rituals and ceremonies supposed to make you uncomfortable in a ritualized situation to where you have to respond in certain ways, right? Ceremonies, rituals, you know what I'm saying? They take you through difficult processes, or processes that's supposed to be difficult, not just so that you can chill, but so that you can move to another level, right? And, like I said, so I hope to see some of y'all over at the Per Ankh, right? Because, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there, right? So we lift up our glass and we salute the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. We lift up our mighty glass. This is a real glass. This that real. Look at that big old glass. This is a real glass. We lift it up and we toast, right? We toast that Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. And we lift up the glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, I'm going to pull out the magic list. I'm going to pull out the list of stars, and coming to the stage is our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Coming, and we give them a round of applause, because if not for them, where would we be? If not for those that took the time to feed you and change you, teach, watch you, and make sure you were safe while you was learning how to walk. You know what I'm saying? Being patient with you while you was trying to learn how to talk. You know what I'm saying? Walk you through, at least sat there with you while you was trying to learn to read, trying to do that math. You know what I'm saying? What about that? What about those shoes that you was wearing when you was young? Because you didn't have a job, you ain't have no money. What about that food you was eating, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we think that, it happened in the past. I owe no debts. You know what I'm saying? When all we have to do is salute our ancestors. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for providing me with invaluable information. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with me. Thank you for sharing your experience with me. That's what we do every morning when we get up and we thank our ancestors. And some people think it's too much. Right? Some people think it's too much. Family. We pouring for those who sacrifice for us. For you know what I'm saying? Come on now. All right, so first, we call them Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin, and Tex, Santa Davis, Ern Brown, Scene, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, Fanny Gatson, Aunt Nina, Uncle Chris, Finn, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Avar Brown, Gina Gaines, Ern Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L, No More X, Pet Ma, Rob, Manika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Arjani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Gail Pullian, Deluxe Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson. I was going off memory and I lost my place. Miss Jerry, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mae Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice. Just in case. Katie Justice, let me see. Well, someone going to get read twice. Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grindelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Augusta Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Serenia Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Footer, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. We're starting backwards today. Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, Shelby McClendon, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Jacqueline Broadus, Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Nevaeh Mitchell, Rosella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Morel Ellis, Elizabeth Bellows, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Baba Naeem, Tim Butler, Ramey, Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bette Vaughn, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Raymond Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Preston Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becker, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Voy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, June Evans, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy. Shots out! As he would say, bleed. Shots out, bleed! Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevenson, Sue Ann Stevens, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Headley, and Elma Hines. These are the current list. These are the current ancestors listed in Gye-Nyame Journey. We lift up our glass and we salute them on the daily and we say, Ashe. We move to the present moment. Right now we are on Imani. For those that don't speak the language, today is the day of Imani. Activate those reticular formations. Look for Imani. Look for faith. Hashtag post up a picture. Hashtag faith. Hashtag finding our principles. Hashtag Kwanzaa 365. Hashtag Imani is power. Whatever. Just throw it up there. You know what I'm saying? And then throw it on the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. Right? Just hashtag Imani. Right? Because what I want to show y'all is how we supposed to use those hashtags. Right? Hashtags are organizing organizing ideas. They organize ideas. So when you put a hashtag on something, if you click on a hashtag, it will take you to a list, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Google, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on Instagram. When you click a hashtag, it will take you to where all of the information that is linked on that hashtag is based. So when we start hashtagging our principles onto stuff, what that does, it compiles a list where we'll be able to go back and pull up stuff from the hashtags. So it's important, family, that we, right now, before Kwanzaa, start practicing hashtagging things that can be used, that can inform us, so that we can start building a list of good information, good images that we can start using at our cultural stabilizing holidays, right? Even using some for books. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with us compiling a group of hashtags, then turn around, pulling down a hashtag, and then publishing a book about us finding our principles? I'm just saying, family, we got to start looking for what we want. We see what we don't want. We got to start looking for what we want, right? I see these principles active every day in my school. I see them active every day in meetings. I see them active. And it's just like I be forgetting to grab my camera. I'm going to start trying to do it because I be trying to track everything that I'm doing with this and seeing if the numbers, seeing if we're growing and stuff like that, and trying to make sure if I find articles and stuff to try to keep, you know what I'm saying, to keep the family informed. If there's any news or anything out there, but I need to start doing this, and we need to start doing this. Hashtag the principle. Hashtag GNJ Imani. Hashtag Imani Day or Day Imani, or you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna decide on that, and I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna throw those hashtags out there so that we can start compiling a year-long story of pictures and quotes and videos of us practicing our principles on a daily basis. And just because it's Imani, if you see somebody on Nia doing some Nia shit, right? Still take the picture because it still qualifies because it's one of our principles, right? You understand what I'm saying? We have to start painting the picture of what we want. We have to start seeking what we want because we know out there is what we don't want. We know to be some of the behaviors that we act out, we know we don't want. So what we have to start doing is learning how to focus in and hone in on those things that we do want. What does it mean to be an honorable black man? What does it mean to be an honorable black woman? You know what I'm saying? Individuals that follow the principles. We want to provide people with pictures and videos of this shit happening. Because it's happening in real time. Right now, somewhere, somebody is practicing Imani. Whether they sitting in a religious arena or whether they are in a collective right now where they're gathered and they're doing things of faith. You know what I'm saying? They're doing things to build up their faith. They're building things to build up themselves. It's happening. But we don't get to see it. We get to see all the other shit. Because the algorithms, you know what I'm saying, throw up the shit that they think that we want. And those algorithms are not designed by us. They're not designed for us. That's why I got Cleveland down here learning these computers. And we're going to have a whole squad of individuals, young individuals, going to be able to explain this algorithm shit to us and how it works and how we could take advantage of it. That's what we getting to, family. That's where we got to go. All right, my fault. So today is faith. For those that don't speak the language, the demonic principle of the day is harmony. The M7 of the day, which is another principle system I developed so that I could go into education arenas and I have to really wrestle with some of these people about the Nguza Saba. You know what I'm saying? Because some of my people and some other people might want to interfere. So rather than me even having that argument, we developed the M7. The M7 of the day is trust. The color is red. I don't have my red shirt on. I'm having some issues with the washer. I got to go and look into that after I get done here. The gender is the Hermetic law of the day. Powerful. If you male and you were born on an Imani, right? You're a Imani child. Plus, the day name is Kwesi. Female name is a Kasua. All right, Kwesi, it's your day. It's your day, brother. All right, so we lift up our glass to the present moment because in this moment is our power, right? We salute it. We saluted our ancestors and we brought them into the moment. See, because check this out, family. When we pour libations, when we do the toast, we bring our ancestors into the moment. When we call them creator, we bring that essence into the moment. It's with us right now. So we lift up our glass and we salute the power that's here and the power we have to take control of now and do what we can in the best way we can, right? We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity, family. We toast them in advance. We want them to know, and we toast them, and in the action of toasting them, right, we're confirming their existence into infinity, family. We lift up our glass and we salute them and we say Ashe. From there, move to all of our relations. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, we toast. This that selfish toast. It's for those of you that's out there hustling, that's grinding, taking advantage of the moment, using the moment, you know what I'm saying, and feeding others. Allowing people to feed off of you. You know what I'm saying? You're sharing your energy. You're sharing your food. You're sharing your resources. Now it's your time. This is your toast. This is for you. Refill. What is it that you need? What you need from our family? Hell, sometimes if you want to, you can go and post it up. If one of us can help, quite sure we will. We lift up our glass. We say Ashe. Last but not least, family, I salute the most peaceful, powerful, purposeful, beautiful, inspiring, uplifting individual in the room, and you know who that is? That's you. We give it up to you. We lift up our glass. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Let me do it with the right hand too. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Because some of y'all will be acting funny. He might give me a left hand talk. Why took me with the left hand? Why he took us with the left hand? He's Illuminati. That bullshit. You know what now let me end this one because nobody's on here. Let me end this one with a story. I tell this story often, right? A story I ran across. There's a spiritual dude, and this dude, wanted to know the secrets of heaven and hell. I know some of y'all can turn it off because y'all heard this story, right? He wanted to know the secrets of heaven and hell. So what did he do? What did he do? Right? He prayed. He fasted. He did like Nat Turner. Right? What's that quote? Nat Turner did another quote where he said when he saw that he was moving into greatness, he started to act it. So he removed himself and cloaked himself in mystery and involved himself in prayer and constant fasting. Goddamn. That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. I mean, just think about that shit. Just think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I went through that phase. It's like, yo, you got to prepare. Family, are you preparing for greatness? Well, anyway, this dude wanted the secrets of heaven and hell. Because in the faith system that he was operating in, that was a major thing. So, the Creator heard his prayer and sent one of the angels. No need. Keep on asking me the same shit. Somebody go on, show them. Get on my damn nerves. All that, God. So the angel popped up. Pow! I am here to answer your prayer. Go answer my prayer. Yes, I am going to teach you the secrets of heaven and hell. Come with me. So they get up, and in the angel fashion, however they travel to hell. And in hell, he landed in a certain city, and the city was tore up. It looked war-torn. It was tore up. And, it was so frightful and shit. It was creepy. He got close to the angel. The angel said, you are safe. You're with me. Do not worry. You will not be hurt by anything here. So the man walks with the angel and looking around and looking at the desolation. And he walks into a great big banquet room. And in the banquet room is a big round table. And around the round table is millions of people sitting at a banquet stacked high with food. And he couldn't believe the beauty of the dishes because he just came from out there and everything was fucked up. But he looked in this dining hall and it was beautiful. It beautiful inside of this fucked up building. He couldn't believe the beauty and the size and the care that went into creating the table and the care that went into to creating the meals. The meals were brought in and stacked on the table and the plates were being moved. Everything was organized and beautiful, but everybody at the table was crying. He couldn't understand. And he said, Angel, what is going on? He said, this is the secret of hell. Watch. So, he watched them and they tried to eat. And each time they picked up the fork, he noticed that their elbow was backwards. So they would have to pick up the food. And as they tried to turn to put the food in their mouth, the food fall on the floor and they start crying even more. And they're sitting at this table starving to death, suffering because their elbows are backwards and they're lifting up and they can't place the food in their mouth. And it's horrible. It's horrible. All this crying, all this moaning, all this gnashing of teeth is not coming by fire. It's coming by this. And the man looked at the angel and said, I don't understand. He said, you will. Come with me. So they walk out the room They walk back through the desolate place and they move up into heaven. And he takes them he walks them down the road, and it's beautiful, it's orderly, it's clean, and he feels safe. And the angel says, of course, you know you're safe. I will protect you if anything happens. Don't worry about it. Follow me. So he followed him into a great, big, beautiful building in a dining hall. And the table that was there looked just like the table that was in hell. And the food there looked just like the food that was in hell. But instead of all of the millions of people that's around this beautiful round table crying, they are enjoying themselves, having a great time, kicking it, having great conversations, and enjoying themselves. And the man said, that's the exact same table. He said, yes. You're getting the secret. So the man looks closer and he noticed that the people in heaven's elbows are exactly like the people in hell. He said, wait a minute. Their arms look just like it did in hell. He said, wait. So all of a sudden, he see one person with his elbow backwards reach down and grab the food. And rather than putting the food in his mouth, he moves it and he puts the food in his neighbor's mouth. Then he looks at the neighbor and be like, was that what you want? Yeah. And the neighbor points at what he wants. He said, okay, and he goes and get it. And at the same time, he's talking to the person next to him, say, hey, I want that. You know, boom, boom, boom. And so the person grabbed the chicken. And you know what I'm saying? They all eating together. He said, do you understand the secrets of heaven and hell? And the man says, I understand. Family, there's no difference between heaven and hell. That's the secret. What's different about heaven and hell is the people's mentality that's there. Are you willing to help your brother and sister eat? Are you willing to help your neighbor? That's the secret. That's the secret. I mean, it's nothing deep. It's nothing profane. I don't mean profane. It's nothing profound. You know what I'm saying? It's just a very simple thing. And our ancestors used stories to give us deep, simple truths. We are in hell because of the mind state that we are in. I'm not saying we don't have no help. But the part of hell that we can control, we have to ask ourselves continuously, am I doing everything that I can do to alleviate the hell that we are in? Because it's shit that we can do. Believe that. Now, shit we going to have to demand is shit that we have to get. But first, we got to start feeding each other at the table. You want that? Okay. All right. So, family, I want to thank you for taking the time and spending it with us at Gye-Nyame Journey. I'm going to once again ask you to like. I'm going to ask you to share. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to build the family. We made it up to 500 now, family. You know what I mean? It only took us 8 years to get there. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe longer. You know what I'm saying? It took a long time. You know, like I said, if it comes slow, it's good to go. If it comes fast, it don't last. Right? You know, I'm in this for the long haul. I'm in it for the long run. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we got shirts, we got books, we got all types of things available so that you can support the journey. Because as you see, I got to add more equipment, and this shit is expensive. You know what I'm saying? Especially to get the quality. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, I got to ask for help because I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it. I'll save up for it. But, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. You know, but we got stuff that we could do. So I'm going to sip on my ambrosia because we finished our toast. I'm going to get ready to get up out of here, so I'll go to the front. Hopefully I'll see you over there. You have any questions? And family, if I am pronouncing your ancestors wrong, their name wrong, please send me an email, send me a tape. I mean, you can send me an MP3 with the proper pronunciation. And, you know, once I get it, I got it. You ain't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be able to pass it on to the next generation that's going to do this. See? Legacy. Thinking in legacy, right? Thinking in responsibilities, right? This is, for me, this is a cultural necessity. This is a cultural necessity. So I have to be training the next people. So as you see, y'all see Shasha and Gina be running around and stuff like that. And I want y'all to notice what's happening. Those that was here with me in the early times, y'all know I used to bring them on camera with me a lot. They more into, I want to do my own show now. You know what I'm saying? But every now and then they participate with this show, and I'm training them. I'm training Cleve. I'm training some of the young people I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? Lighting the fire up under them, letting them know that there's certain things that we have to do. And eventually the community is going to wake up and say, look, it's certain things that we have to support. You know, at one point in time, I thought it was just frivolous, but right now I'm seeing that we really need to do stuff to stabilize ourselves as a people. And saluting our ancestors is one. Remembering what we came from, who we came from, where we came from, who we came through. And being bold enough to ask ourselves this question. And this question right here messes up my kids. Why did you choose to be born? Why did you choose your parents to come through? That's blasphemy, Brother Adil. That's blasphemy. How dare you try to give people control of their life? I ask you the same question. Why did you choose to be born? And why did you choose the parents that you chose? Just ask it. Because we talk all this spiritual shit until it comes time for us to take some real responsibility. So if you super spiritual, you chose this shit. The question you got to ask is why. Remember why. Why did you choose the parents that you chose? Spiritual person. Some of the experiences. Just saying. I mean, it's a certain, you know what I'm saying? Why did we choose to be on this side? Well, actually, I came through the bloodline. I'm in blood, you know what I'm saying? This is the bloodline I'm in. This bloodline that I'm going to continue throughout eternity. I'll pop up in this bloodline every so many generations. That's me. That's what I do. I don't know what y'all do. Right? But I'm out. This is Brother Tim. I am out. And y'all have a great, great Imani. Hopefully see you at Per Ankh. For those that don't know, I sent it out on the Black Signal. If you want to get on the Black Signal, it's 614-300-1875. Just text me, hashtag G&J, hashtag Daily Toast, hashtag Ancestors. However, I'll send you a form. You can put your ancestors on the list. I will transfer them into the book. We also have I will be able to have a running spreadsheet with all that stuff on it. With your information, let me know what I get in touch with you. And those that are on the black signal and no longer want to get the black signal, you don't want to get it no more, just type in stop. And it stopped. Man, technology is marvelous. Technology is beautiful. But I will stop after Kwanzaa because it's going to be popping off this year. Let me go. One of my elders ordered some ambrosia, so I got to go get that batch ready. I think I'm going to use the wide mop jars because he specifically wanted ginger. Just ginger. Like I said, family, if you get me early enough, you get your orders in, I'm going to be able to get it. Now, this is the issue. I'm going to start letting it sit a little bit longer. And I know that flavor is going to be kind of rough for some of y'all. So I understand if you can't handle it. And that's cool. Because the reason I'm letting it sit longer, because I don't want the bottles to explode, and I want it to mature. So I'm trying to find the perfect point at which I can let it go. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to make sure you get everything out of ambrosia that you need. If you want a relaxing drink, you got that. If you want the health benefits, you got that. If you want the assistance with your microbiome, you got that. Right? If you want clarity of thought, you got that, right? You can order what you want. If you got certain herbs that you want to try in the drink, but you don't want to make the drink, and I could do it, holler at me. 614-300-1875. And I'll do better at checking that. I'm just waiting for them to update the system so that I will be able to know when it is that I get a text directly from them. Then also, finally, for those that are interested in learning how to brew, you know what I'm saying, or ferment, you know what I'm saying, you need to be getting in touch with me, because the more people we got doing this, the better, because I'm trying to make this a staple. You know what I'm saying? Because check this out. Next step. Y'all ready? Damn, I forgot to ask my mom. Next step, beehives. We want to produce our own honey for our own ambrosia. I want this to be a ritual drink. I want this to be the drink when we pour libations. I want it to be this, right? I want this to be the drink of choice of the conscious community. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, at least here, we control that shit. I want this to be the drink of choice, right? You know, and I know some people won't be able to drink it, and I understand, and I'm not. But I'm just saying, I want to make sure we got something that we're able to produce and produce money. We could do it. And then we could have competitions. Who's brewing the best June? Because y'all can't call y'all shit ambrosia. I'm just saying. Gye-Nyame already got that. Yeah. And this is the congregation of the mighty. I'm out. Thank you, Shasha. See, I got back. My girls got my back.
Yeah.
Y'all better watch it. And they learning how to brew too. What?
Daddy.
Yes.
I got a
Why you got no 2 pair of pants, baby? All right, family, peace. I'm out. Real life here.